Alright, welcome to my playthrough of Blair Witch Volume 1, Rustin, Parr. The first in a 3-part series of video games made for PC. They play very much like Resident Evil. So, let's get started.
You've been prepped and disarmed. Do you have anything to declare before execution, Dr. Holliday?
No, I'm ready.
Very well. Enter through the gate on your right when it opens. Enter.
Here we go. Oh shit. Damn.
How did your instructional execution go this time, stranger?
Good.
As always.
Well done, soldier.
General Biggs seems impressed.
What's he doing here?
He's in the viewing room to assist Ken with my weapons training execution.
You must love that.
It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't insist on this joke with the electric chair. Not that funny, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Hilarious. What's that with you?
My recorder and notebook. I'll be mapping out the course in my field notes, and I'm testing my new recorder.
Testing it.
Research takes precedence to the hunt for me. I have to keep notes.
Ready when you are, Doctor.
Have fun.
Ready, Ken!
Remain poised and ready to react instantly. Pick up the compass from the chair.
Alright. Hey, Exoteric. Hey, K-Witty. It was good. Let's pick up the compass.
Make certain the compass is functioning properly. Remember what I have taught you about speed. You must avoid moving too quickly or too slowly. Find and maintain the proper speed.
This is basically a tutorial.
You are ready. Now, hit this switch on the east door and proceed through.
Oh shit.
Run.
Run away. Got zombies chasing me. There we go. You found pistol. Excellent. Ah, look at that zombie. Let's see. You found 30 bullets. Zombie isn't any match for me.
Good job. The ectoplasmic targeting system makes aiming second nature. What you got there is a Luger P-08. It's a 9mm semi-automatic sidearm with an 8-round magazine. Finally, when you aimed up or down, did it seem too fast or slow? You must move your weapons quickly, but not so fast that you can't control your aim.
Nice. Does this door open? Nope.
One last technique when navigating darkness. Your night vision goggles will help you find your way. However, always beware the danger of bodies of water. Your goggles see through water as though it were not there.
Night vision goggles or multiple flashlight?
Personally, you're never going to want to use the night vision. Ever. You'll see why in a second. Flashlight is always the best choice in this game. and all of the games. Because this is the night vision. Yeah. This is the night vision right here. It's first person mode, basically.
When the enemy attacks, don't just stand there like a civilian firing away. Back away while shooting, keeping maximum distance between yourself and the night crawlers. And if things get too close for comfort, run to a better shooting position.
Kill them all. There we go.
Pick up the items. If you've been hurt badly, you can use the first aid bags to heal yourself.
Doctor's bag. Basically healing items. Look at this
Switch
pistol.
weapons to that rifle you just picked up, soldier. What you're holding now is a Delisle carbine, 45 caliber. It has a 7-round magazine and is designed to be a truly silent weapon. It is considered by many to be the most effective firearm of its type ever produced. Time to move on.
Damn. This rifle looks awesome.
You may find yourself in a situation with poor visibility. Strategize, run to a better location, then turn and fight. It is often better to retreat back to familiar territory.
No shit, there's a werewolf.
I must turn around quickly.
I'll just go into the corner. I don't think I have that to a key. No, that's the compass. That's the health.
Just beyond the door, you'll find a melee weapon. Pick it up.
Let's see what weapon this is. Oh, damn, it's a vampire stake.
This type of weapon will come in handy when you're out of ammo or fighting bulletproof night crawlers. Decapitation is a definitive solution. There is a catch, though. You gotta get up close. We've given you a large wooden stake, for reasons you can probably guess. Whether or not you use it is up to you. Large weapons like that stake cannot be stored in your jacket. To use these, you must first ready the weapon by drawing it before you can brandish it. You can put down the weapon when it's not drawn.
The rest of this training mission is up to you, Doctor. You must find the exit door by whatever means necessary. It is the only door with a lever. Return to the room with the electric chair to complete this training execution. Begin now.
I may need my map for this.
Alright. Let's quickly check the map and see what's here. So we're currently at this point. We went through all of this. This was the main room. What's in here? Pick up the compass. Back away while shooting. Move to a different one. Alright. Let's finish this training mission. Oh. Damn vampire bats. Oh, that's not gonna work. Shit. I didn't equip it. Die, you vampire bastards. Using melee weapons really sucks in this game. You never ever want to use melee weapons. Ever. Throw it away. There we go. I just did to show you how clunky the melee combat is. Oh shit. Got weird ass ghoul monsters here now. Oh, it looks like there's a third one. They can teleport too. What is that? Oh, that's a piece of another enemy. Anything in here? Nope. Damn, look how big that thing is. Those are some fat ass monsters. Got him. Oh shit. Zombies! Run. Oh, headshot. Did you see that?
That is the final lesson of the day. Be ready for anything and never let your guard down. Proceed to the chair room to complete the execution. Instructional execution is complete.
If
Nice.
you found yourself running out of ammunition, you should try this training mission again to improve your accuracy.
We are finished here. Meet me in the sparring room so I may help you in your pre-mission meditation.
And Holiday, Colonel Hapscom pushed forward his briefing with you and Stranger to 1000 hours tomorrow. That's 1000 hours sharp.
Aye, sir.
Yes, exoteric. Alright. Now we're in here. Let's check out this area. Door's locked. What about here? This one? Nice.
Stranger, where did you come from?
Same place as you.
That's impossible. I was just in the hall and... Never mind. Would you like to do the honors, stranger?
What do you think?
Then allow me. The world is a dark place.
Who will protect the world from darkness?
We will.
After you. Security here is a joke. Hasn't changed since Roosevelt founded Spook House in 1902. Been using the same password for decades. We're becoming predictable. Predictable is dangerous.
You are displaying a decided paranoia. No one even knows about this place.
Whoever it is, they won't have a hard time getting in here. And you won't be so confident when you're dead within a year.
What? Stranger, do you really have to be so morbid all the time? Just once might we hold a normal conversation?
I'll meet you in the Colonel's office. I want to talk with Svetlana. She should be in the training room with Rigson.
Alright, looks like we can explore this area now. Oh, check this out. guys in the picture are the numbers. Spook House, Domestic Supernatural Defense and Research League. Cool. What else do we have here? Oh, there's Stranger. And Svetlana. Hi.
Elspeth, Stranger told me Colonel is pairing the two of you for your next mission. I'm not sure. I'm on my way to the briefing now. Coming, Stranger?
Tell Hapscom I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute.
I'll be there in a minute.
Damn it, Holiday. Give me a minute to talk to Svetlana.
I'd better let them talk.
All right, you two lovebirds talk. That door's locked. Can't go there. What about this door?
Justine, up all night again?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, why didn't you call me? I could have helped. I was at the house all night.
I know, but I knew you must have been asleep. And since you usually don't wake me when you have to pull an all-nighter, I thought I could return the favor for once.
With as much time as we spend in this lab, Spook House should furnish us with a bed.
That would be nice. These dissecting tables are seriously lacking in comfort. I hear you're going out in the field. Be careful.
Don't worry. Just feed Dr. Faustus while I'm gone.
Will do. The Colonel's waiting for you. You'd better go.
Before we go to see the debriefing with the Colonel, let's check out all this shit.
I'll pack my things after the briefing.
All right. Looks like there's a cool set of guns and stuff.
I'll pack my things after the briefing.
Guess we'll see what they do afterwards. Can't see anything in that cage. Oh shit, you can even open the cage. Damn. There's nothing in here. That corpse, though. Look at this corpse. Damn.
Stop fooling around. Go see the Colonel.
All right, time for the debriefing.
Yes, Holiday. Please, have a seat.
Colonel, your message sounded urgent.
Where is the stranger?
Speaking with Svetlana. He'll be in shortly.
All right, let's bring you up to speed then. We've received news of some rather violent murders in Maryland. An old hermit named Rustin Parr walked into Burkittsville and announced that he was finally finished. When authorities searched his house, they discovered the bodies of 7 children in the cellar, all of them horribly mutilated, quite gruesome, really.
Mutilated?
Ritualistically tortured before being killed. He'd carved symbols of some kind into their bodies. He disemboweled each of them. The entrails were never found.
Colonel,
The FBI sent agents to assist the local sheriff. Their reports lead us to believe there's more at work in that little town than the actions of one insane old man. Parr told police that he killed for an old woman ghost that lives in the woods. Well, that began the local recirculation of legends about the Blair Witch.
Lol.
I suppose I should have expected that reaction.
Yes, he doesn't like being sent anywhere he can't shoot something.
Nevertheless, I want you to go to Burkittsville and investigate. Call in Stranger if you need help. If anyone asks, tell them that your niece has been missing for several months and that you think this Parr character might have had something to do with it. And do avoid confrontation. These people have been living a nightmare. Frightening them any further simply will not do.
I'll keep that in mind, Colonel.
Alright. Looks like we have our stuff. The Rustin Parr Murders, Spook House Report. Case number 433, Rustin Parr Murders. Rustin Parr, born 1903, Frederick County, Maryland. Education limited, did not complete school beyond 6th grade. Parents deceased, 1913. Guardianship passed to his mother's sister and her husband. His uncle, a carpenter, taught Rustin his trade. Personality, Parr always liked to be by himself. Citizens of Burkittsville were unsurprised when Rustin built a house in the hills far from town in 1927. Rustin continued to work at his uncle's shop for a few more years, but gradually began to come into town less frequently. After his aunt died and his uncle moved to Baltimore, there was no reason to go back into town at all anymore, except to pick up supplies about twice a year. The murders. Rustin claims that a few years ago he started seeing a figure in the woods. Sometimes he would call out to it, but it would disappear. The figure, a woman, never showed her face to him. She wore a long hooded cloak. Every time he would run after her, she would vanish. That winter, Rustin began hearing a voice in his head. At first it occurred only at night, and he thought the voice was only a dream. When he started hearing the voice during his waking hours, he began to fear. The voice was an old woman and said things in many strange languages. Sometimes she would repeat words over and over again. Rustin never saw the woman in the woods again, but the voice lived in his head for quite a while. After almost a year of this voice, Rustin lost most of his senses. The voice told him to do things, and he found himself doing them. At first the commands were meaningless things like sleeping in the cellar for a week at a time. Then in November of 1940, she told him to go down to Burkittsville and get the first child he saw. He found himself unable or unwilling to resist. He followed the voice's directions completely, even when it instructed him to take more children from the town and kill them. Rustin murdered 7 children, sparing one, Kyle Brody, a boy who was made to stand in the corner while Rustin performed the awful acts in the cellar of his house. After killing the 7th child, Rustin woke and found the cloaked figure in his room. He couldn't see clearly in the dark, but he knew who it was. She spoke to him in the same horrible voice that had haunted his head for more than a year. She told him that he was finished and commanded him to go into town the next day and tell everyone what he had done. She said she would leave him alone if he did this. Then the figure disappeared. Rustin released Kyle and walked slowly into the town. He went into the general store in the middle of the town and said, "I'm finally finished." The police followed him up to his house and found Kyle standing on the front porch looking dazed and unable to speak. The police found the bodies of the 7 children in separate graves in the cellar of the house. Police arrested Rustin. The voice did stop in Rustin's head. He believed that she was an old ghost of some kind. He was truly sorry for what he did, but at the same time he was incredibly glad that this woman was out of his head. Victims in chronological order. Emily Hollins, abducted November 13th, 1940. Kyle Brody, the 2nd child, abducted December 5th, 1940. Of all of the children abducted, only Kyle returned. His testimony led to Parr's conviction. Tara Shelley, abducted January 8, 1941. Stephen Thompson, abducted February 20th, 1941. Michael Guidry, abducted March 5th, 1941. Eric Norris, abducted March 13th, 1941. Julie Forsyth, abducted April 2nd, 1941. Margaret Lowell, abducted May 20th, 1941. And that's it. Pack field kit for mission. Investigate the town of Burkittsville and surrounding forest for possible supernatural activity. There we go. We got everything. Hey, Mr. Cookie Dough. Let's pack our stuff.
Good thing. Definitely a debt you don't need.
I was thinking same thing. Where's Justine? Away. She said sorry she could not stay, and be careful on your mission. I see you are traveling light, as usual. Yes, well, we mortals have to depend on our equipment. Right, stranger? Speaking of which, damn it, stranger! You've been going through my things again. Now, how many times do I have to tell you hands off? Svetlana, I'm going to need my spectral proximity sensor. Are you finished with it? Yeah, I was actually returning it.
Expecting ghosts in the woods?
You never know what's out there.
I know what's not out there.
You see, Svetlana, since Stranger has never found evidence to substantiate any of the Black Hills legends, Blair Witch or otherwise, the case is closed, as far as he's concerned.
If something's not there, it's not there. You can look all you want.
You never had the SPS before, so you could have been surrounded by ghosts the entire time and never known it. I'll find out for sure.
What are you packing?
Ugh. It's the Enhanced Charged Radiance Emitter.
A glorified flashlight at best.
It seems you found it useful in Germany.
So the Blair Witch is a vampire.
Well, that's not likely. But either way, I'll be prepared. Besides, I've made some enhancements. The charge time is decreased, and it operates on a far wider spectrum. I'm hoping it also affects ghosts and specters.
Taking anything that shoots real bullets?
My Luger and a Delisle carbine.
Good choices. Quiet. Colonel's advice, huh? Ah, yes. Mustn't forget your trusty recorder.
Oh, it's more than a recorder. It can also manipulate audio signals. With it, I can hear sounds that are normally undetectable.
And the fancy camera you modified.
Photographic records are essential to my research. Well, I guess that's about everything. Good luck, Doctor. Not going to wish me luck?
If you still need luck with all that gear, you're really in trouble. Oh, and be sure and call me if you run into any actual monsters.
Ha. That's a huge-ass suitcase. Day 1.
Welcome to Burkittsville, ma'am.
I'd like a room, please.
Certainly. Will your husband be joining you?
I'm not married.
I see. So you're traveling alone then?
I am. Is there a problem?
Oh, certainly not, ma'am. No problem at all. We just don't get many visitors through here, that's all. Except for the reporters, of course. The last of them finally cleared out this morning. Good riddance, I say.
So what did happen then, exactly?
God only knows what the papers outside of town are saying. I'm sure they're having a field day with it. Not that the story isn't terrific enough as it is. Our local paper, the Register, will give you the best account. You should see about picking up a copy. Here's your key. I've put you in room 4. How long do you think you'll be staying with us?
A few days, I imagine. Field Notes of Dr. Elspeth Holliday, Burkittsville, Maryland, July 21st, 1941. I've only been here half an hour, and already the small-town attitude is getting on my nerves. The manager at Burkittsville's only inn just stood there waiting for my husband to show up. Guess he's never seen a woman traveling alone. I'll see the sheriff next, play up my cover story, and maybe aim for a little pity. The helpless woman routine should go over easily in this town.